NumPy and Pandas. We'll forward you this PPT. Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about the session of Pandas, saying that so where we were discussing, we have completed this. Okay, limits, headers, and extensions. Yeah, read CSV. Yeah, this is what we are going to see now. So using a read CSV, we are going to read file messy. So the file name is a file messy. So why the file name is messy is what we are going to discuss. And how we are going to, so the file messy is nothing but what do you say, it's a notepad. So let us open that file messy and see how that will look like first of all. So file messy, yeah. So we can see about file underscore messy, yeah, file messy. So we will say open file location. Once again, file messy. Yeah. So we will open this file messy. So what happens in this file messy is what if you observe here, this is in the format of this like this CSV. So it has been stored in the format of CSV rather than opening here in this this one. We'll sort it out with the name so that we can go and fetch it out. So that it will be easy for us to understand. So file messy, yeah, file messy. We'll open with a notepad++. So now if you observe here, it is a just a junk data. It has been there is a junk data. Okay. So now what we are doing here, if we cleanly observe this data, so what is the junk data I also have is one stock name, stock name is IBM, Microsoft, Google, Apple. So this is what the stock names we have, like which was 2008 long back. So let us consider we have done this kind of activity. Like we have stored a stock price along with the data. So this is how the data was stored. Let us consider in the notepad, in your notepad. Even from a notepad, you can bring a meaningful result is what we are going to see. So how we will bring a meaningful result reading this data into a data frame. So how we will read this data into a data frame. So what is the useful data we can read into data frame? First thing we need to observe. So what is that? If you see here, the heading, this may be the heading, this may be the heading index, and next this may be the values, and this may be the column index, or yeah, right, this may be the column index, or this may be the column index, and this may be a row index, this may be a row index. Okay, so all the company names may be row index and the values in the data frame. So there may be I think for every data is for every day data is there. Great. So 12 data is there. So that's there. So how we will read this data into data frame? So any idea, any guess how we will read this data into data frame? Any guess how we can read this into data into data frame? Yeah, no problem. So we will read this data. So how we will read this data? With pandas as PD. So file messy we will import. Okay, we have imported the file messy. Let us consider. Great. And we'll print the first head file lines. So we'll open the class. We'll open the file. How it is looking like. Yeah. Yeah. So if you see, observe here. Yeah. So that's enough. We have a file messy. We will read the file messy with the read.csv. Yesterday also we saw, we read the degree data. Okay. From read CSV method, we can read any CSV file. Great. So can we print first file lines? Yes, using a head method, we'll print. Okay. So we'll see first of all how it look like. So before going to the another one, so what we'll do? What it's saying? Okay, end of the line. Yeah. Yeah, we have read the data. So if you observe here, this data is like this in a notepad. So same way we have read the data and we have kept the data here. Okay. Same way it has read the data, everything on first 5 rows. So it is saying first 5 rows. Let us go and see first 5 rows. What are there? What are the first 5 rows? Until IBM is this one. So IBM, yeah, until IBM it is there. 0 to 5. Yeah, first 5 rows. So now the next moment when we said the I read something. Okay. So what we are going to do here is we will read the file into CSV. The delimiter is space. Okay, the delimiter is space. From where I need to read. From where I need to read. Okay. After 3. Okay, header should be after 3. So it means 1, 2, 3. Okay, header should be this one. And you can neglect the comments. So if you have a comment section, comments data, like comments is with that symbol. So you can have your own symbol also. You can write your own symbol. That data should not be read. So it's you are saying to data frame. So comments are there. So with this one, neglect it. So it will neglect the data. So it will neglect 5th row, 8th row, and 11th row. So it will not read the data. Okay, great. So how the header should be? Header should be starting from 3. So 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this should be a header for us. Great. So now shall we print this? Boom. Yes. So now we have read the data from the messy file and we are printing this data in our console. We're printing this data in our console. That is nothing but 4 into 13 columns. So as we discussed, the name is this one. This is name is also inside the data frame, and the column index is there, and this one is there. Once again, can we? So now what we have done, we have read the data, but what we need to do, we need to save this data into a CSV file. So that's our motto. Okay, that's our motto. So now what we are doing, to CSV file clean. What is that? We'll say June 23rd. June 23rd. So we'll say that is what. And we can save it to XLS also. We first of all we are saving into CSV. Okay, we'll save into CSV file. Yep, it has been saved. Shall we open and see what is happening in the CSV? So according to the date modified, we'll modify and we'll go there. Yeah, file clean. June has been came. Yep, so perfect. So data is perfect, and it is saying, if you observe here, we are saying file clean CSV. We all know CSV is nothing but a comma separated value. By default, it will come. Yeah, by default values it came. So we read from the junk data. We read from a junk data, and we made a clean CSV file. So that's the point. That's the point. We read a file messy CSV, and we have converted into a clean CSV file. How we will convert into, next step is how we will convert into Excel. How we will convert into Excel. So now we'll say again, file clean June 23rd, we'll say. And index is equal to false. So why? I don't want an index. So okay, I don't want an index, this index. So that's why we say index is equal to false. If we keep index again inside the Excel, it will go and keep this index also. So we don't need the index. That's the reason we're not having that. So even in a CSV file, we didn't save. Great. So shall we run the program? Yeah. Yep. So it has been completed. Then we will go and see. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, this is our file. So we'll open. Okay. Again, I can say open directly. I don't want to wait for anything. Yep. So the file messy. How was the file messy? Was there? Okay. Let it read out. Okay, no problem. So now it was like this, and we have converted to this. So how beautiful it is, and how what do you say, congested it is. We will never understand the data from this. So until I say we were also not able to understand what was there inside the CSV file. The file messy. So that's why I named the file name as file messy. Okay. So now I don't see any kind of these examples in the market. So you people need to be aware of that. So this has been taken from our resources, what we have procured. Okay. So if you understand here, so how beautiful the data has been converted and how easily now you can see. Okay. So that's the point. That's another point. So now if you observe here, what we have done, we have taken a file Messi, which was in the format of a data, okay, and we have tried to convert it into a CSV file and an Excel file using read CSV method and two CSV methods. So now we have covered three methods here. What is that? One is read CSV method to read the CSV file, and to save the CSV file, we'll say to CSV. To save it to Excel, to Excel. Okay. To then to read Excel, read underscore Excel. Okay. To read underscore Excel. Now the next one. We want to drop the index. That's what we saw here. That's what we saw here. We want to drop the index and save this data. We will say drop index drop true. So it will drop the index and it will give us only the particular data. So here in even we can say we have a df dot reset index drop is equal to true. We can say, okay. So now if that is the case, so how we are going to see here? Let us open our so yeah. We will take this file into another one. Take this data into another one. Okay, we said open. Sorry, we'll go for a new file. Yes, yeah. So now what we will do? We will try to print the df. What is that? df2. No, it is a read CSV. Yeah, df2. We will enlarge it so that people can view it clearly on the online session. Yeah, we have a data now. So what he's saying is we need to drop it, re-index. So df2 dot reset index. Okay. So what we are saying, reset index drop true. So always we know that Boolean value will be in capital letter. Invalid syntax. We'll see what will happen if we say reset index. The reset index is nothing but we have done it yesterday also, reset index. Okay. So we want to reset the index, so that also we'll see. So how we will reset the index? Okay. One second. So drop true is there actually. Why it is not recognizing is what I wonder. Okay. That's what. So it is not recognizing actually. It is lately recognizing the data. It is recognizing it in a late format. You have to now. What happened? I think it is not recognizing the data very soon. My system is very slow. Yeah. So now when we say this, okay, in this drop true has been happened. So we can say in another format also. What is that? 0,1. There is an error. Too many levels. Index has only one level. Okay. Only one level. Okay, not that one. Then in that case, we'll say drop of 0,3. Okay, 3 means everything will go. 1, 2 will drop. Yep. So we want to drop something, drop the indexes. Okay, based on the indexes, we want to drop some values and read only that values. So that is also possible. From this example, what we are going to see is the index drop we want to do. Okay, so that's the point. And the reset index is once we drop, how can we reset index? So we have dropped. So that's where we need to see the reset index. So we'll say once that is done. So what we will do, we will say reset index. Reset index, and then we will say drop to. Okay. So now what happens? What we are going to see. It's not recognizing very fast. I don't know why. So now what happened? So we are specifying that particular values as are being dropped. So from this, what we have done, we have resetted the index. Whatever the drop, so it has been came back. It has been came back. So that's the point. So from here, what did you understand here? The resetting the index in your data frame, you need to do what? Reset index is equal to drop to. So you have drop 0 and 1, but you want to reset it. Okay. So where drop is equal to 2. So we have reset the index, whatever is there. Now, the one way we need to drop the index is we saw two methods. So one is the drop and is the reset index. So we have read, what do you say, from pandas we read directly, read CSV, to CSV, to Excel, and now we have saw reset index and drop also. So we have saw totally of 5 methods today, which will be very useful to us. Okay, so this is about pandas reading a CSV file and converting the data. Okay, so now moving back to our other example. Okay, we can set the index also. We can set the index. How we can set the index? So we have we want to see the data. How we will see the data? We will see that also. So we have some data. Let us consider same data. We'll consider the same data, or we will go with the other data, so that we will have a new kind of world. Okay. First of all, let us choose the data. What we have. We have some data sets actually, beautiful data sets. So we'll see what we have. We have a okay, this is very less. We can take this data also, but this is very less data. We'll take some CSV file, which is very good. Okay. So now okay, this is another one. Stack Overflow. We have so much data. Yeah, we have the less data only. We'll go with this data only, or we can go with the what is this file name? Yesterday we have done, right? So we have done bachelor degree, that XLS. Yeah, that also will go, no problem. So what we are going to see is how can I reset my index is the question. Okay. So how can I reset my index is the question. So now we will copy this data itself. Okay, we will change the file name be so we will change the file name to bachelordegree.csv itself, because we have read the data and we have played with that data. We don't want to see that file again and again. Okay, we have read the data, and once again we don't want to do this. So if I say df1 dot head, so what will happen? Yeah, it got the data. So now what we have read now here is the bachelor degree data. Now what we want to do here is I want to keep a index based on what is that. So now the index is, so like if you observe here, set index. So now we had previously breed and color as a columns, breed and color as a columns. So now what we are trying to see is here. We want to see a mid-level indexes here. Mid-level indexes. How can I prepare a double index here? Now, if you see, I can set the index of that particular column. So we are playing with the data here. Okay. So how we can put this data into picture. So we say like df dot index set index. So we'll say not head. So we'll completely pull this data. Fine. What we want to do is df1 is equal to df1 dot. So we'll increase the font so that we can understand. And we are going to set index of what? So we want to give a keys. Okay, we want to give a keys. So what kind of keys it is, we will understand here. So we need to give a keys. So what is the keys value? Okay, we can go and read from here. We'll say I want to read about more about engineering versus. So we'll say engineering versus business. We will read more about engineering versus business. Comma. We'll say business. Right. So we have set the index. Then print out this one. So now if you observe here, yep. So we will say, yeah, that's it. That we have, yeah. So we are reading the data, like we are playing the data, and we are seeing that like we have a already a what do you say index. Okay. Now my row data, my column data has become an index. My column data has become an index to that, to here. Okay, my column data has become an index. So from that I am taking. So if you observe here, it is taking all the social history and all. So that, but what we have done, we have changed the data to here. So what we can do, we can replace with this, we don't want to keep the file messy here, or we can do one thing. We can copy the same file messy, so that now you can understand how we can do the same with the file messy. Okay, now we will go with another one. So what we need to do, we need to specify the set index methods. So set index methods, rather than what do you say, we'll say set index as what you had in file messy name. Name, is it right? File clean, yeah, name was there. So what we will do, we will not give name in the sheet, and we will change that to an index. Name will be my index now. So now what happens to the data? Okay, name doesn't exist. Okay, because names doesn't exist. File messy. How can name doesn't exist? So we'll see first of all what was there. This is the one. Oh, one dot head. Okay, we didn't create a data frame from this. Okay, fine. Sorry. We'll create the data frame fast. That's the reason it is saying I don't have the name. No, we'll create a data frame. We have read that, and we are saying file messy, and we are saying delimiter, and then we are doing, yeah. Still it is having, okay. 1 second, in 10 minutes the session will end. So today we'll end at 8:50 itself. Sorry, we had we have some urgent emergency work, so that we'll end the session here in 10 minutes. Okay. Next tomorrow we'll start with the project. So what is that we are going to see here now is file messy. Okay, df2 it should have been, and df1 it has that. So that's the reason it's not coming. Yeah. So now once that is done, so we'll copy this df1 hangama and we'll put on here. So we'll say df2 is equal to df2 of this one, and then we'll say this one. Now the key should be name. The key is the name. Okay. So now, which was in the column, that particular data has been converted into my index. So that's the beauty of data frame we have. So hope you people have understood the point. So we can keep any of the column as an index and read the data. So it's like what do you say, pivoting. Okay, it's like a pivoting. Are you understanding? Any doubts here? Chandra, Sai, and Akbar, Risma, Ajay.
No, sir.
Sir, andre first indexes hoytalla sir 0 1 2 3 anta numbers iddidu.
See, now when you set an index, that we are overriding the 1 2 3 index with the given data.
Okay.
If you don't set the index, by defaultly data frame will give you the index that is the numbers. Or
Okay.
you can specify your own column index as we were doing previously. We can specify our own indexes and all, like how we were doing previously in previous examples and all we were doing, right? Like we will specify our own names, column names. We're saying that columns is equal to this 1 2 3 8. So that is also possible. Now here, the advantage of reading the pandas data frame and all, like we can read a CSV file, we can read an Excel file, any file. We can read an Excel file or a CSV file, and we can set the index from whatever the column you have. So like now also we saw in this example we are doing from slicing and dicing from engineering and business, like how it is. Okay, rather than that we can compare. So now we have compared the data, or like how we have compared the, let us run this example. So now if you read this, so if you in 1970, if the engineering is 0.8, social, whereas social sciences history is 36.8. So now engineering in 1970 was not given such big, this one, what do you say, prominence. So whereas now slowly increasing, the year by year it has been increasing. So now you can compare. So whereas this is also increasing, but that not that faster rate, whereas engineering and business was there. So now from these three comparison, we can understand the growth level of business is very high, business area is very high, whereas compared to social science and engineering. Like we can compare this data and we can take decisions. That's what the data scientists will do. So in more depth, we can draw the graphs and we can understand. So which is growing very high. So rather than this actual data, what is the increasing percentage we can take in every year? So now in every year, if you take increasing percentage, this will become a minus. This will become a minus if you observe here, and suddenly it will grow here. Now if you compare this is like 0.4 and 0.6, it is increasing. So whereas here it is the growth is high, whereas here it is 4 point something has been grown. So it's 3 point something, 3 plus 3 point what do you say, I can say 3.8 or 3.4, we can say 3.4 we can say. So whose growth is very high when compared to this? Like we have taken only 5 here. So if we have taken entire thing here, so then it is like a full what do you say, this one. So now the business, like it has become so like social has become 49.2, whereas now business has become this, like with like keeping this business as their day-to-day life, day in and day out, bread and butter. So business is becoming a toppest one. So when at certain times business has overtook, like certain times as science has overtook the business, science and technology area has overtook the business. But if you see at the end of the day, so like business is growing like anything. It has been grown like anything from it has given equally competition to the social science and history data. The percentage of people reading this social science. So what we have here is the percentage of people reading this social and science. Okay, Even you can compare with any of the data with anything. Like if you have in Excel, that is a dumb. Now you have pushed into a data frame and you start analyzing the data. You can give a meaningful insights. So that's the advantage. Okay, so now today we have run set index, and we have learned how to drop the columns and how to reset the index after that. And once again, we have taken 2 examples for a set index. And another beautiful example what we have read is from a file Messi. We are reading the data. There we can specify the delimiters, what kind of delimiter you need to take, and you can skip the columns, skip the rows, and we can skip the comments also before reading into a data frame. So we have read into a data frame, and we have printed the data first 5 rows, and we have converted into 2 CSV. We using a 2 CSV method, and we have converted into Excel with 2 CSV Excel. So 2 CSV Excel, when you say index is equal to false, the particular index of the data may not come into the Excel. So file clean already existing, it is saying. So we'll say 21 1. So already it is opened, so that's why it is saying permission is denied. So that's the reason. So you can't open Excel and ask it to write, right? So that's the reason. So we have created another Excel. So now rather than this particular index will not be read, like when you say index is equal to false, in the respective, what do you say, file, the index will not be read. So it will read the data frame directly. So you're skipping the row index rather than a column. Hope everyone are clear with this